Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Sherry. Today we're going to be using some of the strawberry jam that we made a couple of videos ago, and we're going to be making a strawberry Swiss jelly roll. This sponge cake is so perfect. It's actually a favorite in this house, and I kind of use it for a lot of other things too. So just follow along and I hope you enjoy. The recipe will be linked down below to the blog post, and until then let's just do a quick run through. We have 6 eggs, room temperature, that have been separated, whites and yolks, 2/3 cups of sugar divided in half, vanilla, flour, and a little bit of salt. You want to take, this jelly pan is 15.5 by 10, I believe. I think it's one of the larger ones. It's almost the size of a regular cooking sheet. You want it to be about 1 inch high, if not a little bit more. You're going to go ahead and spray the bottom and then place some parchment paper on. And this is so we can get the cake out easier in one sheet. Go ahead and spray your parchment paper too. Alright, we're going to whisk our egg whites up into a froth. We want to make this sort of as a meringue. Alright, once it gets to this frothy point, you want to go ahead and start adding your sugar in slowly as it's spinning. Alright, so we are at the soft peak stage. Be very careful. That's where you pull it up and it will lean over. So be very careful. We don't want to lose the air in this. This is why we want it. You're going to put this aside while we work on the... Alright, go ahead and mix the salt in with the flour and set that aside. So, to our egg yolks, we are going to add our vanilla. And whisk these up. And now we're going to whisk in our sugar. Alright, now that our sugar is dissolved, we're going to add our flour in, little at a time. And the final. Alright, we're going to take a dollop of the egg whites and mix them to lighten this first. And you just want to cut it in. And add your egg whites. Alright, so this is the consistency we're looking for. It's well incorporated, it's still loaded with air, and now we're going to transfer this into our jelly pan. Alright, so go ahead and place it in your preheated oven for about 10 minutes. Constantly check it because this process goes really quickly, and it's better to have an underdone cake than an overdone cake because if it's too dry it won't roll. So alright, I'm going to pop it in the oven and I'll show you what it looks like in the next step. Alright, go ahead and quickly run your knife around just to make sure it separates from the edges and comes out cleanly. Alright, so while it's still in the pan, you're going to want to sprinkle confectioner sugar, and this is to keep it from sticking to your kitchen towel as we roll it. Alright, so place a clean kitchen towel and make sure you put the edge close so that it's easy to roll and there's not like a big gap. And here's the tricky part. All in one. We're gonna flip it. And carefully lift your jelly roll pan off and peel your parchment off. Very carefully, because you could still rip the cake at this point. Now here's the fun part. You're going to gently roll the cake up. And you don't want it super tight, because remember, we're going to fill it with strawberries and cream, so just enough. And now we're going to leave this seam sewed down to cool. It's probably going to take like an hour or so. Not overnight, but I would wait and then check it a couple of times. And make sure you check the center, because you don't want to put your filling in while it's still warm in the middle. I've already got my cream in the mixer, and I'm just going to whip it up. Alright, so when it's frothy, you're going to go ahead and add in your confectioner sugar. We have whipped cream now. Don't go any further than this or you're going to end up with butter, and that's not what we're going for. Alright, so now we're going to gently unroll our cake. So my filling is going to be homemade strawberry jam with some whipped cream. Alright, so you want to spread a thin, even layer. Alright, and then we want to spread an even layer of cream. Now, we just roll it right back up. Well, there you have it. That's our strawberry Swiss jelly roll. I hope it was fun to make for you, because I enjoy doing it and I'm really going to enjoy eating it. And thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you next time on Kimchi and Cornbread.